Sun and Rising Venus, North Node. I hope all of you are well. Thank you for tuning into the channel. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you and see what these energies are like coming up for you, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, North Node. Okay, so this is a message from Spirit. Okay, so Spirit, please show us your message for Aries. What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? Coming up in the energies surrounding Aries, or those with strong Aries placements. Okay, so I'm also going to show you, I have these Andara crystals right here. There. Okay, so these Andaras, I bought these a long time ago. They're basically just like a glass, but they make me feel like it's a really high vibration. They just make me feel like there's a shift with these, so I don't really know, but I like them. So if any of you feel like you need to get something, I also have lots of moldavite. Moldavite's pretty intense. Okay. So I think actually this will be my clarifying. And I hope all of you are doing great as we have Saturn at 0 degrees of Aries. And you know, if you've ever seen Saturn in a telescope, it is such a neat planet. The rings are cool. Everything about it is like just really neat to look at. So Saturn transit is like 2.5 years. It's going to be in retrograde back to Pisces, and then it will be direct. So I feel like your thoughts will control your reality. There'll be a lot of karma coming from the way you think, because Pisces is kind of like the mind and the imagination. And when Saturn goes back into Pisces, this will be discipline in the mind. Okay, so let's see, and then it will go back to Aries, I think October, and then it will stay there for 2 years. So the years 1996 through 98 are going to be significant. And if you weren't alive then, or whatever was going on around globally, there could be like some repeat. But let's see what we have for you, Aries. Let's see. Spirit, please show us. Let's tap in. The Knight of Cups. There's 2 kings. Okay, so we have water energy coming forward. Very kind. Just very kind of like, I'm offering you my deepest feelings. Okay, wow. Jeez. There's an energy of like discipline, like, okay, Queen of Swords in the crossing with the devil here. There's something there is like, no way. 10 of Cups. Maybe in a family? Okay, Lovers. Could be something romantic, or anything to do with a relationship. Okay, you're living in the moment, taking just free. You don't want to be held back or held down. There's this very free energy on your mind. Like I'm living now, and I don't want anything to hold me back. What's in the past affecting this? I was going to say probably Swords energy, because if there's something where you're like, I don't want to be put in that position again, absolutely not. Like, to someone's kindness, with the root of the issue reconciling, because on your mind is, I want to be free. There could be something that you felt was holding you back. 5 of Swords in the past. Maybe you didn't like someone, or they didn't like you, or there was this feeling of resentment, like, I don't like what you said. In your future position, you have Jupiter. So you have this energy of wins and victories. prosperity, recognition. Okay. Wow. Okay. So your energy is the sun. Happy, joyful, optimistic. Okay. So you're coming in with the sun. You could also be going public with something. I don't know, but you're in a very, very positive Jupiter and the sun. Okay, there's something about a couple or a partnership. 4 of Wands. What somebody wanted arrived. So this could even be someone who's like, I got married and now I'm not happy. And you're like, no, I'm living my best life. Because there's a 4 of Cups where you're like, okay, you rejected me before. There's something of a 4 of Cups that you're either fearing or wanting. It could be that you're like, I don't want that. No, thank you. Because your outcome is really good. Oh, the outcome is the death. So you have a change. There's a door that closes. You're like, no, you did me dirty before. Under it, though, is 10 of Pentacles. So you have a lot that you have. Maybe you've invested a lot into something. You've paid a lot of money for something. And the 5 of Swords in the past is like, you did me dirty or you didn't treat me right. And now I'm living my best life. This 4 of Wands comes in, though. It's like, we anticipated or we predicted this. The death comes in. So you have 3 of Swords. Okay, so there is something that changed. The truth. And 10 of Pentacles. So I'm going to take that 10 of Pentacles. Oh, it's gone. Okay. So we had here a firm foundation, a solid foundation. These could be people that predicted your success. They're like, I predicted you'd do well. Wow, okay, the Judgment. The 7 of Pentacles, looking at the value, the worth, and the major arcana Judgment. A day of reckoning. A day of judgment. Okay, so I just saw the movie Final Reckoning, which is like kind of weird. But it was a really good film. Really good. But what is the death here and the judgment? Fire in motion, holding back, not wanting. So there's something where you're ready. You're ready now. And there's this 4 of Swords, 4 of Coin. A blocked off energy. It's like, I'm ready now. And then there's this like, I'm not talking to you. I'm not giving. I'm not. It's like, I don't know. Queen of Water and the Moon. Could be a Cancer. Why are you 6 of Wands here in the future? The Lovers card. Okay, so Lovers was underneath. This particular deck called the Centennial has 2 Lovers cards. So there's something about a reconciliation. There's defensive energy. There's Mars through Leo. I'm defending my position. I'm defending my choices. Queen of Fire. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Fire sign Queen. Secret, and a Page of Coin, and the Devil. So there may have been something here where, why is there a 4 of Wands here? What is it about? The 5 of Coin and a 5 of Cups. So this person clearly misses you. They miss what they had with you, or they miss you being there, physically there. Hopefully it's not money, like they need money from you. But there is an emotional situation here where the person feels bad, maybe guilty, or they're a 5 of Coin, you're a 10 of Coin. So under the deck is what's going on. They're a 5 of Coin and a 4 of Wands. They anticipated, they predicted this, and then they don't have enough. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever that is there, there's a history of this behind that. You're defending your position, standing your ground. Why are they 5 of Coin? Why do they need... They're out of balance. They're also in a 4. They're in a 4 of swords and a 4 of cups, or 4 of coin. They don't want to take any chances or any risks, but they miss you. They're very specific and wanting to develop. I almost feel like it's like somebody wants to develop a record, or like Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. That's like student records, or it's like we need your records. We need your, because it's a high priestess. It's like, it's secret. There is a healing coming from this when the devil. Okay, so there could be something that's overly controlled or manipulated. Why do we have, because this person doesn't have enough. 10 of Swords. Hopefully it's not someone trying to get evidence. Like, they don't have enough to do anything. 7 of Rods. What is this? The Water King. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They don't have enough to balance the scales out. So what is the 5 of Coin? A Page of Cups. Okay. Water sign. They come forward friendly. It's like their Page of Coin to an 8 of Coin. I'm sending you a message about a pentacle so that I can build and I can develop something towards a completed project. Who is this King of Water? Okay, that person is in a 4 with the Strength. They're really trying to hold back and not give. Why are you the Fool? You're just kind of living in the moment. The Hangman and the World. You feel like you've accomplished a certain level of stature in something, and you might need other people's opinion or approval. With the 3 of Pentacles, that's like, I need a signature. I need someone to sign off on that. And you're free. What's the 10 of Pentacles, Death and Judgment about? A Water Queen and the Devil. Okay, so there is something immediate. This person here anticipated. Water Queen, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There is a Devil here, so there's something overly controlled, overly restricted. They're at a crossroads. Okay, so future position is a 6 of Rods, living your best life, 7 of Rods, defending and being brave. There's a Water King that comes forward. It could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone with very deep emotions towards you. They're following their heart. The past is what's affecting what's going now. So the past was bitter. Like, I'm bitter. I don't like what you said. You said something to insult me or offend me. Who knows? It's something along those lines, because it's the 3 of Swords with the 2. Maybe you don't know why they said what they said. Because there's a Queen of Swords in the cross. So that could be somebody very blunt. And it comes in with the Death as the final outcome. So it changes. It closes that door. Oh my goodness. I have the lighting wrong. Oh well. It's okay. Confusion with the Sun. Okay, so we have the Sun card coming out, which was your energy. Optimism, bright and shining. 7 of Water. Multiple varieties of... So that's like kid in a candy store sometimes. It's like, I like all of these things. I've had that before where I was house hunting and I liked them all. Like, equally. And I was like, I like them all. And they were all like the same price, too. So it was like, I don't know. I literally didn't, I had to see them all multiple times. So what is this outcome about? For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is going on? The Moon. You're the Sun on the Moon. So you're exposing a secret. And 4 of Cups was your fear. I don't care. I don't want it. No, thank you. Rejection. Emotional rejection. And here's this Water King. This Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Man. So why are they 5 of Coin? They don't have enough, or they feel insufficient. That's what the moon is. And the 3 of coins. They're dependent on someone else. They need somebody else to kind of weigh in with the moon. So they... Okay, that's okay. If they're going to hire you or something like that, they need someone else's signature. Why are you defending your position here? Because you're in agreement with someone. You're saying, yeah, you know, I like you, you like me, things are good, we're in agreement. And what's the Fool about? It's something about wanting to get up and go. Like, I want to get up and go. This person is connected to other people, but with the moon. Okay, 8 of Rods, that's like an immediate, like, I want to go, I want to fly, or I want to drive. Why are you pushing this person, though? Why are you pushing someone? King. Aries, Leo, Sag, masculine. There is someone who can initiate. A fire and a water. And here's that Knight of Cups. Okay, so that could be persuasion. What's under the deck with the Lovers? The Secret, High Priestess. Okay. And the Strength with the Lovers. This takes a lot of inner fortitude, I guess is the word. Like inner strength. Why is somebody connected to other people here? 3 of Coin. An Empress. Okay, so there could be a woman, a matriarch, a mom figure. What is the outcome with the Death here? 8 of Cups to a 9 of Rods. You gave it your best shot, but it's like if this person won't meet you halfway. What is going on for Aries for the outcome with the Death? Leaving something behind. The World and the Star card. So you've done everything you can and you've accomplished quite a bit. The thing is, though, there's a 7 of Swords, which is the information is used for another purpose. So if there's someone who's like, I need you to work with these people and depend on this, there's like another purpose for that. That's just bizarre. And there's a judgment on that. There's like some big decision on that, which is like a day of final decisions. What is the 10 of Pentacles? Why is that there? There's a Tempered. Okay, there could be a Sagittarius, but it could also be handling something. How do you handle it? How do you tolerate that? And there's something invested here, 7 of Pentacles, or time. How do you handle that? There's a Death, though, so it's like, I'm shutting that door. For some reason, you're just saying no, like I'm shutting the door. You're following your wish. So what is the wish? What is Aries' wish? A Water Queen and defending your position with a Pentacle. The message of a Pentacle. I'll give you this Pentacle to include you in something. But I'm defending my position because of the past. Because of this crap or some kind of crap. Like crap you went through. Like I went through crap and now I'm defending my position. Like just stay over there and here's why. And I'm serious about that because maybe it really messed with your mind. Maybe it really hurt your feelings. There's 9 of Swords behind the 5. There's a Page of Cups. I think some of you are working on forgiveness, but you're really in this energy of the Sun of optimism. So there may have been someone who cut you down. So you close that door. The wheel turns. Ooh, you're given a better offer. The Wheel of Fortune turns and you're given the 6 of Pentacles. Who gives the Pentacle? The Queen of Swords is the problem. So the Death can always mean an ending of any type. But it's usually a permanent ending. It's not really something you would go back to. It can be a transformation, but it's a transformation through an ending. So someone's got ideas. Why is there a Seven of Swords here? Why is that showing up? Inspiration to discover. And curious. Why are you the Sun then? Why are you coming in like so positive? You're Hierophant. Okay. You're following the rules, the traditions, and the procedure. They aren't. They're Seven of Swords Moon with Three of Pentacles. They're like, I've invested with these people so that we can all count on it, that it's going to be in the here. It was here yesterday, today, and tomorrow. But there's Moon energy and Seven of Swords around it. So there's something like, I use information for something else, or I don't want to tell you. I don't know. Who is this Empress that's doing that? They feel like they have an epiphany and they want to see something differently. Hangman. They are seeing it from a different perspective. They could also feel stuck, like I'm stuck. The Magician. So they try to resolve the issue, and you're a Fool. You're like, well, I'm just gonna live my life carefree, and you know, and here you are, Emperor too, with this new coin and new cup. Okay, so you're being given a position of authority. Oh, and there's that Ten of Pentacles. So there's something where someone's trying to look at the decision from a different point of view. You might have to defend why you're doing something, and then they don't want... It's very secretive. The root of the issue is High Priestess with the Lovers. So they're trying to reconcile something. The outcome is it's done. So if it was something like you're being investigated, you're being looked into, who knows? This energy consistently ends with tolerance and then the Death card. So what is this outcome about? Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. What have you actually done and then received in return? Oh, Emperor and Judgment. Okay, so you have authority, official authority. You could be getting a promotion. Page of Pentacles is here with the Knight of Cups and this King of Water. Okay. Here's this Water King. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There is manipulation, maneuvering, changing, fixing. Here's the Death. And then here's the Devil. So behind that Death was a devil with a water sign. So there may have been a trick. Or, okay, what is the Death about here? The Strength and the Ace of Cups. And the Two of Cups. There could be a breakup of some kind. I don't know. But we do have Chariot. You're going to be overcoming and going forward. Now, keep in mind, the Moon is in the energy of Earth. So it's like, I can count on it. I'm responsible. But I'm not going to tell you. And, in fact, I'm going to use some information for other purposes as a strategy. I don't know. Seven of Swords is here with not with Earth. So it's like, I'm going to use this information. This is outside of you. This is somebody else. I'm going to use this information to maybe get what I want. Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. An Earth Queen, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What is this Temperance about? Why is that there? So something is swift, and it could be something that was bothering you on your mind. Ten of Cups, family, energy. Why are you Sun here, Aries? You're the Sun again. Okay, so you are optimistic, enlightened, at the highest level of enlightenment. You have an aha moment. What is the Judgment? Powerful, strong feelings. Fool cards on your mind. You're like, I want to be free. I want to take that chance. And then under it is, I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to just put space. What's this outcome? You're constantly coming up as, I'm healing. I need time. I'm healing. I'm recovering. Powerful, strong feelings, and you're doing something because it's traditional. It has something to do with policy, procedure, merit, maybe marriage. The energy of the Hierophant. You're the Hierophant. So you're doing something procedural. What is the Moon and the Seven of Swords about? What are they doing? They're a Seven of Cups. They have a variety of feelings about a certain situation. Mixed feelings, cloudy, but they are happy. And an Earth Queen. Okay. This could be a person that can't make up their mind about what they want. We do have Justice coming up at the last minute because of new fire. Okay. Surprises or anticipation or expectation. New expectation. Okay, so a lot going on here for you, Aries. There's a lot. So let's see, where did I put it? I don't know. Where are my cards? Well, maybe I'm not meant to pull them if I can't find them. They're not here. Okay. All right. Okay, well, I'm going to use this deck here. That is just weird. My energy oracle is gone. It's way over there. Okay, it's fine. What is coming up for Aries? What do they need to see or acknowledge? What are the energies surrounding Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising. Your energy is the Sun, optimism, but you're also Hierophant. You are traditional, following procedures, duty, harvesting. Okay, so there could be something about money. You're harvesting, collecting, safe home protection. Victory and good cheer. So we have the victory. So there's something you're overcoming, and that was in the near future. The near future is the victory. I accomplished that. I got over that. I outshined. Beauty. Okay. 4. It could also be like, I'm very proud of myself. You know, I'm not going to sit here and argue and fight with other people. I'm very proud of myself. I'm happy for myself. Psychic protection. Okay. Glamour. Having the life of glamour. Also having the life of justice. So justice is when you're done wrong and the universe corrects and says, hey, we're gonna fix that for you, you know, your angels. Because number one, I'm not an atheist. I believe in angels and spirits. So I believe there is karmic justice. Your ancestors, I feel like they can have a say, but I don't really feel like your ancestors have full control, because that would seem like they would have more power than like Jesus or the archangels or any kind of like anything. So I think your ancestors play a role and they can influence. With the Sun card, ooh, there is some like really extreme abuse here, or someone is like really, there's like discipline with the snake, with the vicious snake. So there's someone here who's like quite abusive, but it's not you. It's like there's something in a situation where someone's quite abusive. And that is what the stairwell up to giving a choice. And it's something in a home. I don't know, but we have the Sun card. So we have happy, joyful, optimistic, the most positive card in the deck. Unconditional love and support. So we have this 10 of Cups energy. We also have the bouquet, which is the proposal, the offer, the mask. Ooh. There could be someone who really loves you. You know, this King of Water could be someone who loves you very much. They want to bring you into their private circle. They want to bring you into their private group. They're using the information to see if they can bring you into this private group. There is something here about the snake and the discipline. Like, so there's something very angry. What's going on here? Oh, we have the soulmates. So there could be a soulmate. Okay. There's somebody who could be trying to get information on you because they want to date you or they want you in their company. We have this King of Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. We also have this sacrifice, which is, it's sacrifice. It's like I'm sacrificing. We have something here being looked into or examined. What's being examined? The choice about the man, okay? There's a man. This person is trying to maybe date you or get to know you somehow. 10 of Pentacles and the Moon. Okay. Well, Aries, this is what I have for you. I might pull a few from this card deck here, the playing cards. What do we have coming in for Aries? What do they need to see? What's coming in? Energies for the first house with Saturn return. It's huge. Surprising. Expectations. Sudden. Other people, emotional. A fire king. Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow. 7 of Swords. There's something that is not true with the 2 of Cups. Okay. You're in agreement with someone. Somebody walked away. Then someone comes back with the Pentacle. And then they're like trying to cause conflict. They can't make up their mind. They resent. This could be like someone's ex who wants to come back. They resent that you didn't pick them. Or you resent that they didn't pick you or something. And that could even be related to a career. 5 of Swords. Yeah, this is in the past. Resentment and bitterness. What happened here for Aries? What happened? You're dealing with Chiron connecting to Jupiter. So it's going to expand your experiences. 4 of Swords. Yeah, it's like I feel very strongly that you didn't call me back. That you cut off communication. I tried to build. Maybe I didn't know where you were. 9 of Swords. 2 of Cups. I do care, but this is like I'm being pulled in a new direction at the last minute when I find out some new information here. Ace of Swords is part of it. Yeah, they're 4 of coin to 6 of coin. They're like, I'm going to be very, very careful who I include, who I gift, who I choose, who I hire. But they do hire you. Oh my God. Somebody left and there's a lie around leaving. And there's guilt. A water king with a 9 of Pentacles. A Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or I'm sorry, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio man. They have a strategy. Okay, let's get like 1 or 2 more. What's going on here for Aries Sun? That came out too. The same card of I'm coming out of the storm. concerns. Okay. Unexpected income. Feeling trapped. So there is something about payments or receiving payments. Somebody's thinking about you a lot. You're like living rent-free, or they're living rent-free in your head. I think it's the Thief. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're very concerned. What's going on with this for Aries? Despair. This is like the one that got away, sort of. A mature man and a main male. And a woman of privilege. The Death. So there's like a major change coming in. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.